you know what? Maybe we were. Probably should have got water first.
We're back.
Now I have to wait an hour to get water.
Have fun with that, Jordan.
Or you get it now, because you're gonna be speaking for a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, and you read the lines, and if I'm not back before then, just talk to me.
The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. I smiled, putting my phone away. Her personality even shows through her text. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Mizuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over. I'm gonna skip this shit. It's fucking day up. I put down the banner I'm holding and grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah. Just then, Mizuki burst into the room carrying a box that positively towers over her. Yuri trails in behind her, clutching at a large duffel bag nervously. She unpacks her box to reveal 4 trays of cupcakes stacked carefully on top of each other.
Yeah, try to go as far. Alright. Jeremy too.
I jump at the sudden outburst. Yes.
Let me lay out these cupcakes. And if you wouldn't mind. Sayori, can you help me with these?
Yuri gestures at her bag, to which Sayori nods cheerfully, helping Mizuki with their cupcakes while Yuri and Sayori start putting up decorations. Meanwhile, Monica continues putting down pamphlets. It isn't long before Mizuki has carefully arranged her cupcakes in a neat formation. Each cupcake is topped with white icing and some kanji written in a variety of different colored frostings. Wow, these look really good. Great idea to make them literature club themed as well, Mizuki.
Yeah, it was a good idea. Huh? Wrote down words that specifically have to do with poetry and our poems too.
She picks up a cupcake to show me.
See? This one says, create.
Isn't that the kanji for use?
Eh?
As Mizuki fiercely checks over the rest of her cupcakes to look for more miswritten characters, glance over at Sayori and Yuri. Yuri's on the floor painting her inspirational quote on the banner in white paint. Guess she figured out where I put the banner herself. Meanwhile, Sayori's hung up the kanji curtain in the doorway and is puzzled over the essential little setup. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends.
Yes, it's a quote by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche.
Seems like a pretty fitting poem, or quote.
Yes, poem. Yes, I thought that it would summarize our experiences in the club quite well. I'm finished with all the lettering, so if you wouldn't mind, Jeremy too. That is, could you help hold my chair steady as I pin this up?
Of course. Yuri pulls the chair up to the front of the classroom and
every
climbs
time I
onto
drink
it,
water, I'm just burping a lot.
teetering slightly. She grips the banner tightly in her hands as she reaches up to attach it to the wall. The chair gives a threatening wobble, but luckily I manage to steady it.
Ah.
It's okay, Yuri. I've got you. You don't have anything to worry about.
Thank you.
Is it just me, or does she look like she's starting to blush now? With my cheeks begin to heat up as well.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit
I
heated right
didn't
now.
say anything weird, did I? When I help her down from the chair after she's finished, she looks more bashful than ever. Man, how do I always make things so awkward? Yeah.
You like that you get to skip so much. You're skipping so much.
So?
Gee, I know it's bad, but so much is getting skipped. Like, Jesus.
At least. Oh God. Wait,
We're
who did we
picking-
go for again? Oh, Mizuki,
We
right?
went Natsuki.
So what was this argument about again?
Yo, you know, Natsuki's like, yo, we shouldn't have done this in the first place and all that. And Lanaga's like, we need club members. I hope this doesn't have anything to affect with Yuri and whatnot.
Well, it's skippable, so I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, this part is anyway. We're skipping so much. Jesus Christ. But this time we're gonna be Yuri at the library.
Yes.
We skip
Different.
so much content, like Jesus
I
Christ.
don't care.
Oh my God. Did you set a timer this time as well? Or
No. I quickly flipped to where I left off last night and began reading. It's really quite captivating, but if all the novels Yuri reads are like this, I can see why she'd be so absorbed in them all the time. Although maybe she's just rubbing off on me. I'm in the middle of a chapter when I feel a tap on my shoulder.
Oh, Yuri too. Is that you?
Looking up from my book, I see Yuri standing over the other side of the table, as if on cue. A thick, dark book is snuggled rusting under her arm.
I'm sorry if I startled you. I suppose I'm just a bit surprised to see you. Why are you dying?
No reason. Give me some credit, Yuri. I can enjoy a good book, too.
Oh, I didn't mean to insult you or anything, it's just...
I was trying to make things more comfortable with humor, but predictably it fell flat.
I just tried to bring humor, and I broke my nose.
I should have remembered that Yuri gets to take those sorts of comments more to heart than other people might. Relax, I was just kidding around.
I see. Why are you dying now?
You snorted drugs.
No, there's no drugs here, alright?
And then your nose died and it was hilarious.
Yeah, there's no drugs here, actually. I got the little prepaid card or whatever, and I was just kind of doing a thing.
Yuri's shoulders...
He does actually help me attack though.
Yuri's shoulders visibly relax.
Would you mind if I asked what you're reading?
Oh, sure, it's actually Portrait of Markov. Yuri's eyes light up at those words.
I'm very glad you're liking it. That is, I assume.
Don't worry, Yuri. It is a really good book. Yuri sighs a little in relief.
Then I stand by my first statement, Yuri, too. Anyway, speaking of books, if you enjoy Portrait of Markov so much, I'd like to introduce you to other books like that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I have full faith in your taste when it comes to books.
I could read all day. That's what I've been doing for a while.
A small smile plays across.
Why you laughing now? What are you doing? Are you laughing because you know I actually read that much?
Yeah. You actually do. That's hilarious.
Actually, I just had a thought. I know a wonderful place nearby that we can go to right now. If you'd like, she's taking us somewhere.
Hey, Dark Alley. Really? Is it another library or something?
I suppose it's related.
Well, lead the way. I wasn't doing much here anyway.
Yeah. Thank you for coming along despite the short notice.
No bother at all, really.
My right shoulder's itchy.
Again, I can't help but feel
my
amazed
head is itchy.
at how much Yuri's taking charge. Really quite nice seeing her break out of her shell a little bit. She does have an air of mystery about her still, but...
I hate that you're doing that type of accent. You know you're doing this to, like, I'm not sure you're doing it to spite me.
I guess I'll
or
start...
you're just doing it because you're just bored.
I guess I'll start learning a bit more about her as each day passes. Two of us start heading away from the library. So where are we headed, Yuri?
I tend for it to be a surprise. Do you not like surprises? If so, you have my deepest apologies.
She always... Nah, it's fine. I'm just curious, is all. This is like some sort of adventure, huh?
Okay. I want to shove all of your knives down your throat.
I would love to eat them, except not because I want them. Except we only know she has one so far.
I want them. Well, I suppose if that's how your imagination wants to interpret it, I'd be inclined to agree.
Even though I'm currently with Yuri, the situation reminds me of the times I used to spend with Sarah back when we were kids. Always running around the neighborhood, acting like we were on some grand adventure. Hey, Yuri, I haven't spoken to her since the festival fiasco. Maybe it would be a good idea to...
Yuri too, is everything alright? You seem to have spaced out a bit.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about things.
I see. Well, we're almost there. Just a little bit further to go.
Garden!
To a trail.
Continuing onwards, we pass through some trees until we come to a small clearing. Oh, wow.
It's here!
Before us is an amazing, sparkling lake. Gentle waves dance delicately across the surface, carried by the soft wind.
Isn't it wonderful, CJ?
It's lovely.
Isn't it?
It's lovely. I've always liked this pond of lines.
Lines?
I don't know.
Are you saying this is the pond?
I was trying to
we got
it.
we got some pond and got some waves around here, you know. They got some motion. Oh, you've been here before then.
Mm-hmm. With Sayort, years and years ago, that is.
Stop. 90s? skip my line, and you're still fucking doing this? History. I see. Well, Yuri too, I don't know about you, but I find this place... I find that this place is the perfect place to come to when I need a bit of space to myself.
Oh, you come here often then?
Oh, my throat.
You dying, Jordan?
I just keep burping water, man. It's like, oh yeah, soda makes you burp. No, water. It's water.
Very few things make me burp.
Not as often as I did when I was younger. Maybe it's because it's super cold water, maybe, I don't know.
For a split second, the pained expression crosses Yuri's face.
Some days were,
She shakes her head.
anyway. Perhaps I could... Ow! Yeah, this is what happens when you keep messing with shit. Perhaps I could give this to you. Some intelligence, maybe, that you really need.
Reaches into her bag and pulls out a moderately sized book.
Here, I think you enjoyed this one. How to get best to one another.
Yuri, you didn't have to go out of your way for me with this.
It's okay. I've read this one so many times I could do with a new owner. Besides, the best thing about a story is how it could be shared. No matter who reads it, you're never going to find two people with the exact same opinion. And, well...
You nervously plays with her hair.
After you've been so kind to me, I wanted to do something nice for you too.
I see. Well, thank you very much. I'll definitely give this a read and let you know what I think. Turn over the book in my hands. The cover's hard and glossy, pages showing small signs of wear. I guess Yuri wasn't lying. She must have read this book at least 50 times. Wonder what makes this story so important. As I turn back toward her, I notice how intently she's staring at the lake's gentle surface. When was the first time you came here? She looks over at me quizzically. You said this place was special to you, right? I want to know why you feel that way.
Right.
He sighs and leans on the wooden guardrail. Quietly stand by her side.
Well, I suppose one day, when I was younger, things were particularly bad or hard. Do you ever have those days, Sir V2, where nothing seems like it could be good again?
That's pretty dark, isn't it?
You wanna know what's dark? Not being able to see. With
So
the hair in my eyes.
something about this place makes you feel better.
Not quite, I just came here one day. I'm not absolutely certain how I found this place, but I remember running a lot. Before I knew it, I was out here, in the sea of chaos. Things felt serene, however briefly than it might have. Everyone needs a place they can call their own. Somewhere they can decompress without worrying whether or not someone will intrude on them.
And here is that place for you. Yuri nods.
It's peaceful here. The sound of the water playfully lapping at the shoreline, the plush grass below, the nurturing trees above providing a loving shelter to embrace me in the midst of the elements. It's the kind of thing I really miss.
Have you shown this place to anyone else besides me, like your parents? Yuri pauses, staring in front of her at nothing in particular.
I might have. This is the kind of place my father would have enjoyed. He used to do watercolors in his spare time, you see.
Would have enjoyed.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I heard that, I was like, is he dead? Or is he just like...
Gone, or like, does he not do it anymore?
Face.
Yuri doesn't respond. Maybe you could bring him back.
Okay, stop.
Fuck.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. No.
Okay.
Bad.
Okay. I am an idiot and don't know how to talk to people, but I know when someone says that shit, you don't assume the person is still alive.
You know, I would assume either divorce, not alive, or... I don't think the third option would be like, he doesn't go there anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like a rare option. Or it's like, oh, you know, yeah. You know, I'm not sure how would I respond to that also. Like, you know, it's like, you know, yeah, would've, and then I was like...
This is my automatic response to it. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. And then let's see what they say.
And then it's either like, oh, no, he's okay, or, oh, yeah, passed away, yeah.
It's not that complicated, Jervy, to fucking get it together, bitch. It might give him that bit of inspiration he needs to get going again.
That's... You wanna know what's good about that skip button? You didn't have to yell at Monica all the time.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Derby, to have to do that.
Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri's just kind of like playing it off because he doesn't want to.
Hopefully he enjoys it as much as I am right now. This place really is incredible. Yuri smiles softly.
I'm glad. Maybe sometimes we could come by again.
Yeah, we could bring like a blanket and have a bit of a picnic.
Just stare at the stars. That sounds nice.
I'll hold you to that. Oh, fuck me.
Look, man, everything got forgotten. That whole past thing, forgotten. You know, she's giggling now. Everything's fine.
Yuri
It's fine.
giggles.
It's fine. I'll look forward to it.
I feel my face flush at the idea.
Damn, my legs
Picnic with
itchy.
Yuri.
I need
There's something so
feather.
playful about that. I chuckle to myself at the image in my head. Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh.
The two of us continue to pass the time looking over the lake. I'm surprised at how content I am to just sit here with Yuri. Normally I'd want to do something a bit more exciting, but right now I'm perfectly fine with this calmness. However, Yuri begins to shift uncomfortably. Yuri, is everything okay? She jumps, apparently not expecting that.
Yes, I am. There's just something I need to do that I just remembered.
She quickly gets up, nervously picking at the cuff of her sleeve.
I'm sorry to leave on such short notice. Please don't think ill of me. It's getting dark. You haven't.
Yuri.
It ain't like short notice. Huh?
Stand up to meet her eye level. You've really got to work on your self-confidence. You apologize a lot for things that aren't even your fault. It must be so difficult having that going through your head all the time.
Face.
He looks around her, unsure of how to respond.
You're really too kind to me too.
I mean it. You're a wonderful person, Yuri. Yuri blushes slightly.
Well, shall we head back now?
Only if you promise you'll be a bit kinder to yourself, okay?
I'll try. Thank you for coming to see the lake with me today, Derby too.
Thanks for inviting me. I had a lot of fun today. I'll see you on Monday, okay?
Yes. See you then, Derby too. Let me know what you think of that book. It's very dear to me.
I want to fucking know what's in that book.
What is a book?
Of course.
Book,
Take care.
Book.
The polite way of Yuri walks away. Happy I got to spend some time with her, but I hope she's doing okay. I feel like there's something she's not telling me.
I feel like there's something that she probably would have told you if you're not like, man, I hope your dad totally comes down here soon. Hope he has as great as a time as you
Well,
need.
also the cutting thing might be a thing.
That may be a thing as well.
Maybe I should just crack open the book Yuri gave me. Yes. Fucking. God damn it. Tell us what the fuck is in that book.
Maybe we'll figure out Monday.
Monday. Sunday,
Unless
Sunday.
it's not Monday. I'm not sure if we're on Act 2 or... Yeah, Act 2. Alone together.
Oh, damn.
If in this twisted plot I was destined for, I'm an astronaut on the ocean floor. Yeah, I love this background. It's purple and it's all...
Ugh.
Now this is gonna be like all new
It's
shit.
another Monday. Letting out a lot old and young, I drag myself through my morning routine. Maybe staying up to read wasn't my best idea. Now that I think about it, I actually can't remember the last time I stayed up to read something other than manga. Yuri must be rubbing off on me.
It's some nice relaxing
Lately, I've been
music.
eating breakfast more out of force of habit than anything. Anyhow, the pantry and fridge are starting to look like Sayori's stomach. Empty.
Oh, empty.
Maybe I could ask Yuri to go shopping with me. That'd be nice. Finish my food quickly and make my way out of the house.
Yeah, you ever just go to your friends like, hey, you wanna go shopping for groceries for my house?
After a moment, Sayori walks up to me.
Hi, Derby too.
She's bouncing up and down on the balls of her feet. Hey, Sayori, what's up?
I'm just happy to get back into the swing of things.
What? Is Nizuki bringing in more cupcakes?
Oh, I'd like her to.
Look at that face.
Oh. But I'm not sure about that, given everything that happened.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I'm just glad to get back to a normal routine without all the hoobla with the festival. I mean,
What's so funny now?
hoobla is such a weird word.
You're a weirdo, Sayori.
Nuh-uh. You're one to talk.
And so the pot calls the kettle black. We eventually arrive at school and head off to our respective classes, Sayori sending me off by sticking her tongue out at me. As I approach my classroom, my train thought takes a sharp turn as Sakurai smiles at me. It looks like he's only just arrived himself. Morning, sir. Jervy.
You don't know how to say your own name.
How are you doing? Very excited, of course, learning about my favorite subject with my favorite teacher. I'm going to actually interpret that as non-sarcastic.
Man, you're doing really...
I laugh. We enter the classroom together.
I hate that you don't try to do a voice.
As Sakurai opens his mouth to begin the lesson, some fast footsteps suddenly stop right outside the room. I can do a voice for him, but I don't know if you'll like it.
What's your voice? Just say it. It's better than see some country shit.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Then no. If you won't let me do a deep Natsuki, you're not doing country Sakurai. Unless you want to make an arrangement.
Amy.
I get what I want, you get what you want. It's a win-win. How about
How
that?
nice of you to join us. He raises his eyebrows at her, mischievous glint in his eyes. Cutting it rather fine, aren't we? I'm beginning to think you'd rather be out of the field than come to one of my fascinating lectures.
Fuck. I never had a voice for Emmy, or at least it's kind of close to Yuri or whatever. So, what do I give Emmy? Because I just can't. I'm too indecisive with Emmy.
Do a normal voice.
Alright, you're gonna have the second normal voice?
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
She starts bowing slightly, her cheeks red. I lost track of time.
I lost track of time and also my line, and you know, someone stole it ahead of time, you know, it's just I rushed over here as soon as I realized it. Don't worry. I'd much rather be here.
He walks over to her desk quickly as Sakurai begins class.
My nose is getting itchy.
Phew! That's everything done for the day. As my last class ends, I let my feet stir me towards the club. Walking down the corridor, I absentmindedly peered to the emptying classrooms, passing by a couple of students to chat to the teacher in one classroom while a ring of friends laugh together in another. Huh, they look fun to be around. Wait, isn't that the green-haired guy from the festival?
Not this dude.
Yeah, hard pass. It must suck to be someone in that class.
Is Yuri being harassed by that dude? Is that what's gonna happen?
Fortunately, all the club members are in the different classes. Speaking of which, that's Yuri coming up now. And, Yuri's in there? Or should I ask her to walk with me to the club? Well, no harm in trying. Hey, Yuri!
Yeah.
That was a strange, cute sound she just made.
I guess it's abit. Ruby too. Sorry for my outburst. I was just surprised.
You're good. What are you still doing in class? Everyone's gone by now. So she's the last one here.
About that.
Motions towards a stack of textbooks on her desk.
Oh, I was the last one out of the classroom. My teacher asked me to deliver these to the student council.
She hefts them up in her arms as she peeks, hugging them to her chest.
I suppose I should get on it now. Can you let the others know I'll be late?
Hold on, I can help you with that if you want.
No, I can handle it. But I can't ask you to take my responsibilities from me.
Yuri, this isn't a super serious request. It's no sweat for me, really.
It's really alright. I'll feel bad if I couldn't do this with you doing this myself.
But they look pretty heavy, you know.
They're early knots, so you don't have to worry about it. Additionally, the student council room is rather close by, so...
I'm guessing that she just doesn't want to bother me over this. For all those textbooks can't be that
I'm just
light.
scared about the future. You know, because like that green hair dude, I feel like he could be bullying Yuri a bit. You know, and making her feel not good. And then like it could have caused like a greater reaction why she didn't like those dudes or whatever. It's because she knows them actually from his class.
I don't know. I don't think they would
I'm not sure.
take it that far.
Look, I'm just saying it could. I'm thinking. I'm a fucking thinker.
Could I just take her word for it or go ahead and help her? Fuck. We're gonna have to be smart with this, Jordan.
Look, I think she would appreciate it overall if we helped her, in case she gets harassed by the fuckers. I'm just saying, I'd rather help than not. I'm not saying it's the right option. Look,
I already chose.
I know, I'm saying, would you rather just not help her or help her? If you were...
My instinct would tell me to help, because, like, that's what I was raised to do.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna help, alright? I'm here. I'm not just gonna not be here and leave. I came in here for a reason.
On an impulse, I reach out and take the stack of books from here.
Sure, me too.
It's seriously fine. I'm happy to help you out this way.
But
It's no bother, Yuri. In fact, I insist on carrying this stuff for you.
hero complex.
Besides, I can't let a
Blessing.
girl do all the dirty work, right?
I don't see what my being a girl has to do with anything.
Hey, I was raised to treat you like a god, okay? Well,
Oh,
you know.
you're wrong. It's goddess.
Shoot, looks like that was the wrong thing to say. Or what I meant was that you're my friends, so. But, well, want to get going then?
Sure, me too. I told you to do it myself. I wasn't trying to coy or anything.
I guess she really did want to carry them herself. Damn, it's too late to take it back,
Yes, it
though.
is. Load.
No, it's not.
Load. Go back to load, not save. Load. I'm not sure. Yeah, just give it. Just give it. Yeah.
All right, but feel free to ask for help if you get tired later. It smells great for
All
you.
right. All right.
Up at me.
Okay, I'll definitely appreciate your offers of help, though. So, like, maybe at the beginning she'd be like, yo, I don't want no help, and then, like, later on be like, yeah, I'll take some help. But thank you for taking me at my word. This is the type of thing that I'd like to get better at handling myself. As a sort of practice in self-sufficiency, if you will.
Guess she was serious when she said she
Okay,
wanted
look,
to do it
if she
herself.
says she wants to do something, mostly take her at face value, like, yo, alright? Unless there's something, like, going on, you know?
Phew, good thing I didn't take the books off her hands after all.
This is basically saying it's good. Like, if you didn't save the game, you're fucked.
Maybe I should call you the next time. Teacher asked me to deliver stuff to another classroom.
I wouldn't go that far.
Anyway, I get it. And at any rate, I'm not the type of guy who would automatically assume that girls need help carrying stuff.
Yeah, I'm not that type of dude.
Okay. So,
I have to admit, it does make me feel like a burden when people assume I need help. But not to say that I never need help, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. We said I've done all, and soon enough we're just about in front of the student council. I'll wait for you outside, alright?
That's fine with me. It shouldn't take very long anyway.
She turns into the room. Her ankle happens to twist beneath her. Oh, shit! The question.
I just twisted my ankle.
The question is.
I mean, I did it for the bit, but
The question is, how did she twist her ankle, and how bad? Oh. Almost as if in slow motion, Yuri tumbles to the ground, her stack of textbooks flying across the floor, just sprawl around her. A redness blossoms in her cheeks that's only hastened by the giggling and staring at bystanders passing by. Springs to her feet, avoiding my eyes by staring down to straighten her skirt. Here, let me help you with the books.
thank you.
Quickly gather up the books in silence. Looks like there wasn't any visible damage dealt to the books. That's a relief.
Yes.
What about you, fucking idiot? With the books back in Yuri's arms, we awkwardly stand together without saying anything for a few moments.
I'm going to deliver the books now.
He quickly snuffles into the room, re-emerging a minute later. Well, if she's not concerned about it medically with her being a paranoid medic person, then she's probably fine.
I think she said like a blood. It's like, oh, yo, look at that. It's blood coming out of there. And compared to like a sprained ankle, I think it's like a little difference.
Well, want to get going now? Yuri nods in affirmation, opening her mouth to speak. However, she's interrupted by giggling from a couple of girls standing nearby. They were there when Yuri tripped. Don't tell me they're laughing at her. Judging by Yuri's expression, it looks like that's the conclusion she's drawn. Fucking cunts. I will slit your throats.
Face.
She brushes her face.
Berries.
Buries
You
her
really
face
know
in her
English.
hands, and I can only imagine how red her face is.
I can't believe I...
Hey, Yuri. It's okay, really. No one's gonna care or remember what happened in a few minutes. Well, those giggling girls aren't helping my argument, but what else am I supposed to say? Come on, let's just leave them and get over to the club. You can distract yourself with books there. With a sigh, Yuri dropped her hands from her face.
I suppose.
Let's go. We don't want to be any more late than we already are. A few moments later, we arrive in front of the club room. Are you alright? How's your ankle? Her eyes flicked to catch my gaze for a second before shooting back down again.
I'm fine. This is so embarrassing.
She starts to cover her face again. It's fine, Yuri. You did nothing wrong. Well, of course, there's nothing wrong with dripping.
Face.
Crap. I feel like I'm not helping matters.
I know. I just feel badly. Honestly speaking, the embarrassment is worse than any physical pain I might have felt.
She fidgets with her hands for a moment. Man, I should have said something to those girls. Can't believe how rude they were.
No, I was already happy that you helped me pick up everything to retail. Furthermore, it's not as though you're beholden to me or anything. And those girls probably weren't even laughing at me. You were you're right before. I likely only felt that way because of the spotlight effect. Yeah, it's the only reason.
No. I guess I'm not very confrontational anyway. So you can see I'm not the toughest guy around. Yuri covers her mouth, hiding a smile that brings me warmth.
I mean, yeah, it's me. I'm not the strongest guy around. I'm fucking weak.
You know, Mizuki's probably the toughest person in the club. I mean, she probably beat me up without a sweat in a fist fight. And then at the end, she'd say something like, "It's not like I wanted to beat you up or anything. You just asked for it when you said manga isn't literature." Wait, is he really thinking that right now? Yuri giggles behind her hand.
That doesn't even make any sense. Natsuki only ever protests when she's showing affection, not when she's beating people up.
Guess I should work on my Nizuki impression then.
That's just me.
Peaceful in the club room, tranquil. Welcome break after what just transpired. That is, till a barrage of chatter descends upon us from a certain coral-haired girl.
Derby too. You wouldn't believe what happened to me. So I was minding my own business in the hallway, just walking to one of my classes when...
Sari suddenly spots Yuri behind me.
Oh, hi Yuri. Did you walk here, Derby too? Oh, yes, I did.
I happened to tag along with Yuri when she was running some errands, so...
Yes, that's right. Wow, what a coincidence. Hold on. What time is it?
I don't know why. Do you need to be somewhere?
No, but we don't want to miss any club activities, right?
I mean, it's not like we usually do anything besides share poetry for half an hour.
Derby too. I won't have you disregarding the club like that. It's not wrong, you know. Oh my. Is Natsuki actually defending Derby too? What a surprise.
Tsuki sputters in shock.
What? Only teasing. Natsuki, you're way too easy to tease. Says the girl with the bottomless stomach. What's that sound you always make? Wah. Hey! Monica, help me. Natsuki's being a meanie. So you can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh? Monica.
Sayori turns in Yuri, seemingly as a last-ditch effort to gain support.
Yuri, you're on my side, right? You're all rather animated today, aren't you? Is that a yes then?
It's like Yuri's going to be a neutral party here, Sayori.
No!
I smile to myself. It's good to be back. LOL. LOL.
Yo, you want me to give myself a headache? I can do it. I know I can do it. Fuck.
That
did it.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, I just need one hard shake and then the back of my head just gets all oof.
Today, Yuri and I are going out shopping together. Judging by the sunny weather outside, it looks like there's some pathetic fallacy going on.
My thumb is itchy. And
Hot
my ribs are itchy.
I can't even remember the last time I went food shopping of my own volition.
I'll have to admit, I was surprised when you messaged me about it.
Oh my god, who fucking does this?
I was like,
I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, yo, who just goes and messages people like, hey, you want to go grocery shopping for my food?
Especially if I had a crush on the person.
It's like, yo,
bruh.
like if it was shopping like at the mall, not like fucking grocery shopping.
I can just imagine now me pushing a cart through Walmart with a girl behind me, being like, "What the fuck are we doing here?" I'm
You
like,
know, it's like, yo, if you make other people feel like you're a couple, it'll help make yourself become a couple.
Who the fuck does this?
I wouldn't do it.
Dude, oh my god.
You know, not before we're dating. No, it's like, oh yeah, no, we're just...
Yeah, It just gets kind of boring for me personally shopping alone. Oh my
It feels
god.
boring being alone all the time. I'm so
I
lonely.
figured that you make great company.
Well, I can't say I can't relate to feeling bored while shopping alone. I actually rather enjoy spending that time with my thoughts to myself.
Oh, I guess that does make sense.
Not to say I don't want to be here right now. No.
Look at that face.
I mean, it's a nice change of pace, being able to talk to someone and gather their opinions on different products like apples and bananas and soup. And I did have to buy more groceries too.
No worries, I get you. You know, you kind of sounded like Mizuki there. Yuri's pretty cute when she gets flustered.
Agreed.
I knew I had to bite my tongue to stop myself from teasing her so I could see her get flustered again. Careful, G or V2. She's not Sayori, and she might not respond as well to teasing.
Alright, this is basically saying, hey, don't tease her if it's an option to tease. Don't try to tease.
Yeah, although she probably wouldn't respond as badly as Mizuki.
And there's the store.
You want some cigarettes?
You know, I don't think I want cigarettes.
Oh, it's this one. Yuri and I pick up shopping baskets as we enter the store.
By the way, what items are you looking for?
Oh, just some basic stuff like ramen and frozen foods. Pretty much just instant food.
Oh, I see.
I can almost feel the judgment. Note to self, learn how to cook something that takes more than 2 seconds to
Don't
make.
worry, Yuri will cook for you. It'll be fun.
A guy who can cook is never a bad thing.
I mean, yeah.
Do you happen to have everything else you need then?
Jordan,
Yeah.
I just realized we
need
might have an option to learn to cook.
We gotta learn to cook.
Yes.
If there's an option to somehow, we gotta learn it.
I said the fucking
Oh,
line.
I didn't know that. What do you mean?
I meant that things such as vegetables, spices, and the like.
Yeah, those are hardly ever in my house. I actually don't have that stuff at home. Usually I just make pre-made food.
Fucking
You know,
lazy.
food that you just need to heat up a bowl for a few
I
minutes.
mean, I can't just take off my pants, but like, fucking hell, I'm getting so itchy.
Do your parents usually cook your meals and buy the fresher ingredients then?
I wish. It'd be great if my mom was home more often to do that. Although I can't be ungrateful. The reason why she's away all the time is because she needs to raise me as a single mother. And that's definitely not an easy task. I actually do most of the cooking since my mom's usually out for work. Ever since she got this huge promotion, she had to travel the world on business trips to see clients.
Oh, I see.
Looks away for a moment.
What about your father?
Oh, well, my parents got divorced some time ago.
I think that's a sign for you to stop, not a sign for you to fight back.
Dominance!
I'm sorry, V2. You don't have to talk about it if you prefer not to.
No, it's fine. I've come to terms with her already. Everything was all fine and happy when I was a kid. My parents gradually started arguing more and more as I grew up. Now I look back, I think it was because my dad took my mom for granted. Like, even though they both worked, my mom also cooked and cleaned and did all the usual homemaker stuff. Started getting more and more stressed out because of everything until they finally split. Ended up with
I
my
got a
mom,
message 15 minutes ago.
and my dad just left. I think he has a new girlfriend, but I haven't seen them at all. I don't know, I just feel kind of weird whenever I think about my dad having a new partner. Yuri gazes at me with a gentle look on her face. Surprising. Her eyes hold a gentle understanding in them rather than pity. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on about it. I usually bottle this stuff up, so I guess it's just flooded out.
That's alright, V2. There's no need to apologize.
Ain't the kettle calling the pot black.
I can't say I have much experience with dealing with divorced parents, but if you ever need to vent about it, I'll be there. After all, it's only... Oh, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I read that line or not. I was just kind of paying attention.
Why'd it go forward?
After all, it's only fair if I
Reciprocate.
fucking... Yeah.
Thanks, and yeah, just having someone to listen helps. We moved through the aisles in a compassionable silence for a while. Where'd my watch go?
I know.
The light from the fluorescent strips overhead shine brightly off the jars and packages we pass by. There's a small clinking sound as Yuri softly drags her fingertips across a row of jars containing kimchi. So Yuri, do your parents do most of the cooking?
I typically prepare the meals.
Oh, what do you normally cook? She takes a moment, fuck me in the ass.
So am I.
She takes a moment looking at some of the food in front of us.
Some of my favorite foods are fish-based.
Oh.
There's nothing as delectable as teriyaki salmon, in my opinion.
She stands up straight as she says this. A smile growing on her face.
Why it takes so long to say a smile?
I really do enjoy home cooking. Most people look forward to eating out at restaurants, but I always preferred eating comfort foods at home.
Good to know. Thanks, Yuri, for that information.
My shoulder hurts. Why? I don't know.
Your body
Sometimes
loves pain.
a simple rice dish is all it takes to warm you up inside it. Get all itchy and in pain, and I'm dying.
Did you know I'm dying?
You should actually try making some. You should look. She's saying you should actually try making one sometime. She's telling you to cook. They're very convenient and extremely quick recipes.
Oh, can you give me some recipes?
What
then?
was that? Oh.
I don't know.
Like, I know you're not trying to do an accent. It's that oh is a little squeaky.
They hardly need recipes. One that I usually reserve for breakfast is egg rice. I assume that you have a rice cooker at home, yes?
Ha. Who doesn't have one?
Me. Actually, I don't know if I have rice cooker, but
Well, that simplifies things a lot. All you have to do is make a bowl of nice, fluffy, rice and dig a small dip in the middle of the rice. After that, you crack a raw egg in the middle, season with soy sauce and rice seasoning, mix it together with your chopsticks, and you're done.
That does sound really simple, although I think I ran out of rice seasoning a long time
And
ago.
get some rice seasoning. Well, yeah, you can pick some up now. It's really a delicious dish, despite, or perhaps because of its simplicity. The frothy lightness of the egg paired with the subtle sweetness of the rice and rich savoriness of the seasonings. I actually like to sprinkle on some chopped green onions at the end too, for that extra bit of crisp freshness.
Man, my mouth is watering at this point.
yeah, I'm thirsty. I'm just thirsty.
Why are you patting my head again?
I don't know.
Look, man, like, sure, yeah, you probably love to do that, so if you're dating someone, but yeah, you can't just take it out on me.
I would burn down the house. Okay, actually, no. I can cook. I can cook.
How did we get back to cooking? I was talking about you fucking patting my head, and you're like,
I can cook basic stuff. Like I can cook, like, I can make a lot of dessert type stuff because that's what my grandmother taught me.
Me?
And great grandmother.
Haven't learned how to now I gotta tell how to cook. I'm severely lacking in life, and I'm not gonna be as successful as I could be.
Yeah.
I don't care if I skip the line, if I haven't read the line or not. Who cares? One of my guilty pleasures is even simpler though. Sometimes when I don't have the energy to cook, I take cold leftover rice and pour some hot tea over it.
Wow, you are more of a tea lover than I thought. Haha.
It may sound strange, but it's a delight when I pair it with slices of pickled daikon.
Dakin, I don't know.
Daikon, who cares?
No, I get you though. When I was a kid, my mom used to give me leftover rice drizzled with soy sauce. I begged for a snack whenever she was too busy to cook me something substantial. When I think about it, it probably tastes similar to egg rice.
Most likely, yes. I do enjoy making more complicated side dishes to accompany rice, though. I'm still fucking itchy. What can I do?
I don't know.
I can't take this off. But like,
You shouldn't have worn that. It was not a smart move.
well, hey man, I was stuck like this. As soon as I woke up in the morning, I was like, all right, pick the first thing I see. What else was I supposed to do?
You
It wasn't
could change.
hot. It wasn't hot at the time. All right, it wasn't. And then when it was too late. All right.
Lol.
Look, I can't predict the future.
Your brain is hilarious.
my brain's hilarious because I can't predict
No,
the
your
future.
pain.
My pain?
Yeah, your itching pain.
Yeah, oh, it's itchy, burny, whatever. Like now it's in my little stomach-ish area. chest. Vegetable stir-fries are dishes that I return to quite often. I do enjoy the combination of sweetness and umami. The way an onion's sharp, sweet taste pairs with other vegetables such as mushrooms and bell peppers really satisfies my appetite.
Wow, you are quite a chef, huh? Starts blushing and puts her hands together.
I mean, I just know some family recipes after all. My nose is itchy. And I'm just itchy.
What? You oops.
Once I oops. I oop.
Once you understand the once you understand the basics of reading your own lines, it's quite easy to make something appetizing. You know, it's quite easy to make something appetizing.
Your cooking is something like your poetry. I love to learn from you. I'm not aiming to be a master chef, but if I can.
You really gotta stop. You really. How long have we been going for this episode?
I don't know.
We should check.
Click the button.
This button.
The middle button on the bottom. Yeah, that button.
4:06. We got 15 more minutes.
Oh, I hope it doesn't fuck up, but whatever.
Hey man, at least we're 46 minutes in if it glitches out.
Oh, I need the wipe.
Yay, my ear is itchy.
The noise? What was that?
Oh, sorry. You can do it, but I can't.
No, that's not what I said.
Sorry, you're nice. There, your little he. I can't go.
That sounded like a snake. Okay. Oh. I'm not aiming to be a master chef, but if I could learn even just a bit from Yuri, I could probably mix up my dinner some. So we passed through the freezer aisle. I fill up a good portion of my basket with bags of frozen dumplings.
So do you really like dumplings then?
Well, while I do like dumplings,
You stop. You stop. That phone, you do not need that. You're not using it. Stop it.
Oh, I was checking the text, kind of.
You were?
Yeah. I don't know. It sounded like a text.
It sounded like a text.
Well, no, that's.
You were flipping your
it was
phone.
a Discord notification.
Cool.
Oh, I'm giving you a notification.
Sure, you really need to do that.
Well, while I do like dumplings, this brand of Gatso
There's
is
no more notifications, CJ.
a bit special. Yuri stares at the freezer for a moment.
How so?
Well, I guess they hold some nice memories. Even though my mom did make homemade dumplings sometimes, my dad and I always liked this brand of frozen dumplings the most. I guess it's kind of become one of my favorite meals, despite being, well, a frozen food. That's always drove my mom crazy. My parents have always been busy with work, but we tried to have at least one meal together as a family every day. Then after a while, we went from having them every day to every other day. And for a lot of those meals, my mom ended up making the gaizo because my dad and I wanted them.
Why didn't you try making them yourself? I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Well, we tried, but my dad and I always burnt them. We tried boiling them too, but I prefer them fried. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of conditioned to associate these dumplings with good times spent with my family.
Oh, I see.
Magic. For a moment, Yuri's lost in thought.
So, do you still burn them then, or?
Hey, what kind of opinion do you have about my cooking? I never burn them anymore. Well, I rarely burn them. Yuri giggles at my admission. Lol.
I suppose you've made quite a lot of them then.
Look at that dark abyss, Jordan.
I suppose you looked into the abyss quite a lot then.
Sure have.
Miraculously.
Haven't gotten tired of them yet either. Actually, there's a funny story attached to one of them of the first times I tried making them myself.
Oh, what happened?
Do you remember when I talked about how Sarah almost burned her house down after we
It was
tried cooking?
me.
Yes, I believe I do.
Well, that was the time we tried making these dumplings
It was
ourselves.
both.
I left Sarah in charge when I went to the bathroom. I started smelling smoke accompanied by her yelling from downstairs. Apparently, she tried to pick up the pan the dumplings were frying on and somehow burnt herself and flipped the pan in the process. All the dumplings were scattered on the stove. Those poor dumplings. She started panicking before she knew it. Dumplings were on fire. I'm just glad her parents kept a fire extinguisher underneath the sink.
Sounds like you had quite the time.
LOL. Yeah, and luckily Sarah wasn't burned much by the pan. All's well that ends well, I guess.
My ear hurts so much. It seems like these dumplings are, to you, as oolong teas to me.
How so?
Well,
She picks up a package of oolong tea.
when I was younger, my mother's always made fresh tea when I arrived home.
How long are we gonna be in this fucking shop? Like, seriously.
I don't know. Don't
Alright.
ask me.
Occasionally, it was another kind of tea, but we usually had oolong.
It's like, yes, you want food and water. Food and water. Talking about food and water. Things that I cannot have.
At first, I was indifferent to the tea, but over time, I developed a taste for it.
Now my stomach hurts. Damn it.
Now, whenever I drink it, it reminds me of her.
That's really nice, Yuri. I guess we are more somewhere than I imagined. You know what? I have an idea. How about we cook something together at my house this weekend?
Why you umming? There's my line. You're assuming because you can.
Are you certain? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert at preparing food now.
Well, good thing I'm no expert either. That way we can learn together.
What the fuck are you doing with your foot?
I see your point there.
Would Sunday morning work?
I apologize, I have some obligations that I must attend on Sunday.
She looks up and away for a moment, waving her hands.
Not that I don't want to spend my time with you.
Just ask about Sunday, you fucking retard.
This Sunday's usually a day I spend.
She turns away again. Ooh, I'm guessing she's lost in thought. Either that or she really likes whole wheat bread. How about Saturday night?
Yes, that would work. Night.
Yeah!
Night.
She lets out a sigh of relief and continues walking with me to the checkout. With everything paid for, we start to walk home. As I turn to speak to Yuri, though I spot
A small flash of
a
Natsuki.
small flash of pink. Hey, look, it's Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Yuri starts speeding up a little bit. Don't you want to go say hi to her?
I don't know. She seems like she might be busy. Besides, don't you need to get your dumplings in the freezer?
I mean, I guess, but... Fuck!
Save the game.
This
It's gonna
is...
be a hard decision. I'm not sure if it would be the right one.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. Turn on the light.
Look, okay.
We're doing the board thing again?
Yes, we are. This is an important run, okay?
I already got some important things. If we say hi and Natsuki doesn't act negatively, we get more positive connection between Yuri and Natsuki, which is needed. Alright? But that's only if Natsuki responds positively.
Okay, say hi.
Bond could increase between Natsuki and
More
Yuri.
bond.
But that it also could fail. Or maybe if Natsuki isn't, like, hostile, maybe
Fail.
Yuri wouldn't like it, you know?
Bond.
You know, it's not a guarantee that it will work out.
Yuri. Could.
I mean, if you're like, yo, you're right, then, like, you know, Yuri, you know, she, you know, she just doesn't want to talk, you know, she's like, yeah, let's just go back, yeah, go home or whatnot, you know?
She seemed nervous.
Yeah, she did. I mean, yeah, maybe because she's like, oh, you know, who knows what could happen. Look, let's
think
just,
about it. So,
we could always just go back and load if things don't look well.
yeah. Yuri is quite
Timid.
timid.
Yeah.
Mizuki is a little hostile at times.
But it's just not. We're not at school. It's more calm and peaceful, you know. So maybe it could be good if we say hi, but we could always just load the game if things don't work well.
Well, worst case scenario, we just say hi and keep walking, right? If you want to be better friends with her, you'll need to talk to her sometime. You even started writing poetry using rhymes. schemes, and things like that, so you can relate
get
to her
more
right?
bonded.
Problems won't go away just by you hoping they will. After years of playing games to try and fill the void of loneliness, one thing's for sure. Problems like loneliness don't always simply disappear. Sarah didn't come along, I might really have become a neat
Well,
net.
what
That's what it said, net, not neat.
did fucking say neat?
I did say neat.
Yeah, I know, and it said fucking neat.
No, it said net.
That's neat.
Oh.
Net is like N-E-T. It's just fucking neat.
You fucking neat. You fucking illiterate neat.
LOL.
Well, I just don't know.
Look at it this way. You remember how you talked about the people in books being kind of like friends?
Yes, I recall that.
If all those characters never went after what they wanted, would that they be any better off? Even if we messed up some, at least we tried. She stands there contemplating everything I said.
I do understand that you have a point, but it's difficult for me to do. I may come naturally to you, starting a conversation with acquaintances and strangers, but it's just hard for me to do.
She looked away playing with her hair. Well, you at least started a conversation with me when I first joined the club, right?
That was because I had to, though.
What about the book you gifted me? You initiated that yourself, right?
It was my duty as a club member to make sure you feel welcome, but that doesn't mean I didn't rehearse the conversation over and over in my mind before I spoke to you. And admittedly, I did want someone to share my books with.
So if you talk to Mizuki more, won't you be able to share your interests with her too? You might even be able to get her into your literature more. Who knows, you might have some manga in a genre more suited to your taste. Yuri visibly inhales and breathes a deep sigh out.
If I don't do anything, then the current situation will improve, like my stomach's in pain.
She
If I
keeps
don't
like-
do anything, it won't improve.
How about I stick with you while you talk to her? That way, even if things don't go well, we can still walk away. You won't have to be alone. She takes another deep breath. I can visibly see her trying to compose herself.
That would be nice. Can you give me a moment first, though? I need to gather up my courage.
Of course.
Thank you. It's kind of like when your mom's like, "Hey, you want to talk to this kid?" She like brings you out. It's like, "It's okay, you're fine."
She turns to face me and gives
Like
a slight bow.
You've been a great help these past few days. Yeah, this is a great choice. She seems happy about it, unless something bad happens.
Now it's my turn to be embarrassed. It's all right. Besides, that's what friends are for. Oh, we said the F word.
Fucking friends. Friends.
Her eyes both sparkle and dim when I say that.
Alright, yeah,
Fucking
friends.
Idiot.
What is Socialist supposed to say?
Lovers? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, friends with benefits? Where there's no benefits?
Oh, damn it. Fuck. I pull.
Who would have thought messing with your armrest would have
Turn the light back on.
Who would have thought messing with the armrest broke the armrest?
It happens. My super glue may be strong, but it's not that strong.
Well, stop messing with it. You wouldn't have to worry about it if you didn't mess with it.
Where'd my... Oh, hand me that bottle right there.
The bottle?
By the controller.
Oh, yeah, bottle. God, fucking... I need food. God
You
damn
can go
it.
downstairs and eat, or eat the pizza in the fridge.
Or get marshmallows behind you.
Or behind me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. God, fucking... I'm in pain. I'm in intense pain, but I don't know what to eat.
Pizza, marshmallows.
I
question
know
mark?
there are options, but I have to decide what I want. Cause it's like this.
It's probably not gonna work on the first try.
Sorry. Just
This is gonna take a while to dry, by the way.
just don't mess with it anymore. Then you'll be fine.
Well, I have to hold it for a little bit, and then after that, I have to be very careful around.
Once you're done with that, we'll end the episode.
Oh,
Cause it's probably close to an hour now,
yeah.
or past it. I don't know. We spend a lot of time in the shop.
After a brief pause, Yuri nods to me. Her face looks a bit gray with nerves, but her resolve seems solid at least. I don't have the mouse.
Yeah.
We make our way towards Mizuki, who fortunately hasn't gotten far yet.
Hello, Natsuki.
The greeting comes out a little loud, making Yuri grimace a bit. I try to shoot her a comforting smile, although I'm not sure if she actually saw it.
Oh, hey Yuri, and Vito. Didn't expect to see you here. How are you doing? I'm doing alright, I guess.
Glances over at the shopping bags I'm carrying.
You went shopping together?
Yep.
Yes, we happen to need to go to the store at the same time. Oh, you just happened to?
Oh,
She's
Suzuki.
teasing a bit.
I roll my eyes, causing Mizuki to smirk.
That's right.
Maybe it's actually Mizuki teasing and sense of humor paired with Yuri's inability to deal with teasing that makes them incompatible. All of a sudden, a gurgling fills the air, judging by the way Mizuki stiffens up. It must have been her stomach.
Yeah, my stomach's in pain too. I'm with you.
Yuri fidgets for a moment as Mizuki looks away from us. It seems like Yuri's really struggling to get her words out. An idea suddenly pops into my head. I can't help but lean in to whisper to Yuri about it. Why don't you invite Mizuki over to your place for dinner? Yuri's face blanches slightly. Is she really that nervous about it? I must have underestimated her social anxiety.
Hey, can you share with the rest of the class?
At this point, Mizuki's beet red.
Suki, would you like to eat out with me tonight?
Yuri's voice sounds a little straggled as she speaks. It's a bit strange, but she wants to eat out tonight, though, considering how much she likes home cooking.
Probably too nervous.
prepped her house yet.
Yeah, she likes to prepare her food beforehand, and also, I'm probably a bit nervous in that Suki. If it's at her house and Yuri gets embarrassed, she can't run away.
Yeah,
It's her house.
true that.
Are you sure? Well, if you'd like. I haven't eaten out in a while, so... I do have to put away my groceries first, though, but we can go after that.
There it is. That's the sweet spot.
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, I'm dealing with super glue. It's very...
Just look up for a bit.
Mizuki expression softens more than I expected.
I don't know. I don't want to impose. I should probably be getting home soon anyway. Are you sure? It's really not a bother. If it doesn't take too long, then I guess I could. Might have to get takeout though.
Hey, I'm going to head back home and put my stuff away. I'll see you all in the club. Before Yuri turns to go, I give her a thumbs up and a smile that she returns with a blush. Exchanging goodbyes, we head our separate ways. Damn.
It's
We're
like
good people.
it's like yall.
Check the time.
Yeah, I know. Wow, who would have thought?
Okay. See y'all in
You
the
actually
next one.
got to do an outro this time. Good job. Alright, bye.